The reason why corporate churches are not of God is they belong to Satan. They don't belong to Jesus. They cannot stop sinning because they're addicted to their sins. They won't admit that they're addicted to sin. They have believed a fake gospel preached by Satan. And even though they call themselves a worship service and corporal worship, which means bodily, like of Jesus, in reality, they are a corporation. They are a business, and they are connected to the beast system of the world. Their father is truly Satan, not Jesus Christ. This is the same thing that Jesus told the Pharisees and the religious order of his day. I want to read to you what Jesus said of John in John chapter 8. I'm starting in verse 31. Then Jesus said to those Jews who believed him, "If you abide in my word, you are my disciples indeed, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." They answered him, "We are Abraham's descendants and have never been in bondage to anyone. How can you say you will be made free?" Jesus answered them, "Most assuredly, I say to you, whoever commits sin is a slave of sin. And a slave does not abide in the house forever, but a son abides forever. Therefore, if the Son makes you free, you shall be free indeed." Jesus makes it very clear that even Christian sinners, Jewish sinners, even those that believe in God, if they are in sin, they are a slave. I'm continuing in verse 37. "I know that you are Abraham's descendants, but you seek to kill me because my word has no place in you. I speak what I have seen with my father, and you do what you have seen with your father." They answered and said to him, "Abraham is our father." Jesus said to them, "If you were Abraham's children, you would do the works of Abraham. But now you seek to kill me, a man who has told you the truth, which I heard from God. Abraham did not do this. You do the deeds of your father." They said to him, "We were not born of fornication. We have one Father, God." Jesus said to them, "If God were your father, you would love me, for I proceed forth and came from God. Nor have I come of myself, but he sent me. Why do you not understand my speech? Because you are not able to listen to my words. You are of your father, the devil, and the desires of your father you want to do. He was a murderer from the beginning and does not stand in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks from his own resources, for he is a liar and the father of it. But because I tell the truth, you do not believe me. Which of you convicts me of sin? And if I tell the truth, why do you not believe me? He who is of God hears God's words. Therefore, you do not hear God, or you do not hear because you are not of God." They were hard of hearing because they belonged to Satan, their father. They were addicted to sin and they could not come out of sin because Satan was their father. They believed with all their heart that God was their father, that Abraham was their father. But Jesus put it straight. Satan was their father because they're addicted to sin. And those that are in sin are slaves. The same is true today. If you are a Christian, if you go to church and you know that your church teaches that it's by grace that you're saved through faith, not by works, and they use that to justify sin, and they tell you that everyone's a sinner, all Christians are sinners, just saved by grace, you can know that they do not belong to Jesus. You can know 100% that they belong to Satan. Because Jesus said that anyone who sins is a slave. Their father is Satan and not Jesus. Do you belong to Jesus? Do you belong to his true church that follows him, that loves him, and that is set free from sin, just as Jesus said, those who believe in him will be set free? Or do you belong to the church that is stuck in sin, that have Satan as their father? May the grace of Jesus be with you.